So we have begun our recording, and everybody welcome to the Heat Team call. As most of you know, we do a call on the first and third Tuesday of every month, 6 p.m. And on the second Tuesday, my team does a celebration call and other NMD teams do whatever they do. And on the, and then the fourth Tuesday, so second and fourth Tuesdays, we have all Heat teams, first and third. I've got this backwards. First is everybody. Third is everybody. Second is our team, but isn't the fourth something as well? I'm blanking, you guys. That's too crazy. Oh, fourth is a welcome call. It's a welcome call for all new partners. I'm not really crazy. I really, hi, Candace. I didn't know you were going to be on this call. Yay, Dr. Candace Corson, welcome to the call. Nice to see you there. So anyway, so that's our schedule. First and third is all Heat team. Second is my smaller team, and the fourth is a welcome call again for all of the Heat team. It's so much fun to hear from our brand new partners, let them tell their story, how they joined, why they joined, and we can celebrate them. So that's really exciting. I don't want to forget before we go on, I'm going to say at the beginning, Sandy, is that we do have something for the whole Heat team. It will actually be starting May 22nd. And Sandy, I'm going to let you tell us what the whole Heat team is doing for those that want to participate.
Is it because I can't stay in my seat? I'm so excited about it.
You're jumping way too much, so I have to call on you before you jump out of the seat.
In case you haven't heard of it, we are having, I think it's our first ever all Heat team. Most of the Heat team NMDs participating in a Tower Garden giveaway. And so any orders, and you don't have to write any of this down. You'll get all of the rules and everything. It's really simple though. Everything that's ordered that gives PV, points, your customer, this is a customer participation. And so any orders that they place will put them in the contest. And so it's going to be super exciting because there's going to be lots of people entering in, and then we will draw, and we're giving away at least one Tower Garden. They will get to choose if it's a Tower Garden Flex or a Flex with lights, so they have options, or a home. And so how we're doing this is by May 31st, get your $10 Venmo'd to your upline NMD. And when that money comes in, we'll know exactly how much we have, and we will go from May 22nd, so next Monday, to June 30th. And so it's just going to be super exciting. If you have questions, be sure and the Heat NMDs know, and we will gladly answer your questions. We, at our retreat in April, we just really wanted to find ways that we could pull our team together, help you do what you do best, and earn more cash and have more fun. So here we go.
Yeah, I'm really excited, Sandy. For some reason, I can't unspotlight you. So I think what I'm going to do, I think this will probably help. I'm hoping. I don't know why. I guess you're going to be up there forever, maybe. Let me just see. I don't know why it's not working. I'm going to spotlight me. Sometimes it'll allow me to, oh, there it is. Replace spotlight. I'll get on and then I'll do that again. Sandy, thank you so much for that. So any customer you have that places a new order. So maybe you have an old customer that's been with you for a long time, but they're just on the red and green, and now they get berries. They'll get an entry in for berries. If they get the berries and the omegas, they'll get their name in twice. Any new product they've never ordered before will count, starting May 22nd all the way through June 30th. And as Sandy said, we're going to come out with all the rules. You'll get them within the next 24 hours. And who's ever customer, Heidi, you had a customer that got a Tower Garden once, didn't you?
I did, yeah.
So when Heidi's customer's name was drawn, Heidi got to place the order. So the partner gets to get the PV and the money and commission that they would normally get for selling a Tower Garden, and their customer gets a brand new Tower Garden for free. So I'm going to add you right for a second, Heidi, because I think this is pretty cool. What did your Tower Garden customer that got a free one do with theirs? This is a cool story.
So what was really, really cool was this lady she just really saw that she wasn't going to probably clean it. She didn't want to clean it and all of that good stuff. But what she did find value in was donating it to the local homeless shelter. And so now this amazing homeless shelter had this amazing tower garden. The chef is just loving making salads and growing greens for everyone at the homeless shelter. It's really amazing. And what they do at this particular homeless shelter is they actually rehabilitate the people that live there. So it's not just a homeless shelter. They actually rehabilitate these people back into society to live a much better life than they were living before.
Great. So that tower garden found a really beautiful home. So you never know where that tower garden is going to go. So gear up for sharing. And if your customer buys a tower garden, they'll get 4 points. So they'll get the name entered 4 times in and possibly could win a tower garden. Then they would be a double owner of tower gardens, right? So there's the scoop. So again, welcome everybody to the call. We're going to have a really special call tonight. It's with Heidi Biggs, Senior Sales Coordinator. She started doing these power hours for just a small group of people and expanded and expanded. And I was on there and saw this is really something that if you were faithful to this, either when Heidi does it, because she invites anybody on to do it with her, or if you were just faithful to doing it on your own, it would make a difference in your business. And the thing that I probably love, one of the things that I love the most about Heidi is her adventurous spirit. When she gets an idea, she follows through on it. And this was one of her ideas to really make it work. And I just want to congratulate you, Heidi, for going for this one and being so generous, offering everybody else, not only the training tonight, but how many times a week you actually do it, invite people on with you. So with that said, I'm going to jump off and Heidi, it's all yours.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much, Nikki. Yeah, I really enjoyed these power hours. And I just want to say, first of all, is that this power hour came to me because I, first of all, can we see that okay? So first of all, this power hour came to me from a sideline buddy. And when I saw this format, I just got so excited just after one power hour. It really had me excited so much that I said, can I get the slides? It's a presentation, you guys. And I said, can I get the slides? Because I really want to do this when I can't make your power hours. And I found myself doing it every single day because it really is our DMO, our daily method of opportunities, as Chris and Nikki have always taught us. And I wanted to share it for other people. One, because I just found so much value in it. First of all, I've always thought, well, I found value in this. Who else could find value in this? And on other power hours, I don't know about you guys, but I just kind of get squirrel-like. And if there's no structure to it, I kind of find I'm like either doing an hour of follow-up or an hour of inviting, or I get scrolled down onto social media and I'm like getting down into the rabbit hole. And so this power hour really has been able to keep me more focused. And that's why I then had to share it with other people. And it touches every little inch of our business. I really loved, I want to just thank, there are some sideline buddies that joined the power hour that are on this call tonight. And I want to thank you guys for joining. At the end of the day, we are one team, one mission. And so if you do join the power hour and you would like the slides, I am more than happy to share them with you. The one thing I ask is that you join our Voxer group and that you look at the weekly days and times. You then choose a day and time of your own that's not on that list, and then you share that flyer within that group so everybody gets the opportunity to join any power hour any day and any time. So I just want to thank everyone that's already on the power hours for joining tonight. Now, we've been doing this consistently since April 1st. That's when I first started opening this up to everybody within the Juice Plus community. It started with just a couple of Voxer groups just sharing it in there and saying, hey guys, who wants to join me? And then before I knew it, I ended up making my own Voxer group. And then I'm now considering doing a Facebook group because we share so much within that group. I just would love to put a place to kind of keep it all. So, but at the end of the day, repetition is what it takes. And if we're not doing our DMO consistently, we're not building up that repetition muscle in our brain. And we heard from Nicole Scott in Phoenix talking about how it takes longer than 21 days to build that habit. And it is that consistency that then will bring the momentum in our business to then bring the results. So we've been doing this since April 1st. We've got a long way to go because it's not been 2 months yet, but it can take anywhere from 2 to 8 months to form a habit. So that's the importance of consistency. Now, when it comes to our power hour, there is no fluff. I know there are other power hours out there where people kind of have a little huddle in the beginning. It's like, hi, how's everyone doing? But that wastes our precious time from taking away from those high payoff activities that we need, that we can do in 1 hour. So this is a time to be focused, intentional, and really get into action. So as soon as that clock hits the 00 hours, we are into action. At the end of the day, we need long-term results. Getting into action and really focusing on those high payoff activities is what's going to get those results. So I ask you to ask yourself, how important is your future? How important are your goals? Is that consistency and repetition going to come? Is that how important your future is? Okay, then we move on to our agenda. Our agenda is very simple. It's usually in increments of 10 minutes, although there is 5 minutes for one thing. So we're going to go through that right now. First of all, we start off with activating the algorithm. Activating the algorithm is really letting know any social media platform, whether you use Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, or LinkedIn, letting them know that you're there and you're ready to do business. In our slides, we have verbiage that you can use, but what we typically do is anybody that does, the little blue like or the red love heart, and they comment, it doesn't matter if they like it and they don't comment, we still reciprocate the love back to them. We go to that person's Facebook and we like, love, or comment on their posts. Also, we leave messages for the people that even did just that blue thumbs up. Has anyone done that? I know for years I didn't do that because I didn't think that those people were interested. I could not have been more wrong. I did that last week when we were on a power hour and I was so excited because one of my friends, I asked her, the verbiage that we have is basically, are you being supportive or can I give you more information? She said, yes, I would love more information. And it was about my tower garden post that you're going to see in the next slide. What vegetables can you grow in them? We don't eat much salad leaves, but we love tons of vegetables. Thank you for your voice message. I do always want to send support too. I'm always watching your videos and reading your posts to see what information I can learn from. That's the kind of message you don't expect from someone just giving a blue thumbs up, right? But that's what people are thinking. And unless we reach out and ask them, we just don't know. This is the post that I did. So the next 10 minutes is our social media post. It can be a post. It can be a carousel on Instagram. It can be a reel on Facebook or Instagram. And we do this for 10 minutes. You can have a Facebook post or a reel ready to go that you've already pre-done, maybe earlier on that day or the day before. But what I encourage you to do is really utilize your time wisely. I know that there have been times, and I know Michelle Grensing, I don't know if you're on the call, but I know I've seen her on one of my calls before, right? I was like frantically doing a post and I didn't get something quite right. And it took me 11 minutes, you guys. I went over on the extra minute on the next slide, on the next increment that we do. So be prepared and make sure you utilize your time wisely.
And Heidi, just so you know, Michelle is on the call. So if you need her, she's backing you up.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Yeah, because I can't see everyone. The next 5 minutes is activating the algorithm again. Now, this time you're wishing someone a happy birthday. Now, just a little hint. What I do is I have a happy birthday message ready to go. And I'm going to read one out to you right now. It usually, I should perhaps would have been more helpful to have this already on the go. But it usually says, happy birthday, whoever, or it can say beautiful or lovely, whatever speaks to you. It's easier to copy and paste if you do. Hope you have an amazing day filled with joy, laughter, love, and gratitude. Hope all is well with, and then I put some emojis. Now, if you missed the birthday the day before and it's a belated birthday, 2 simple switches. You put a belated in front of the birthday, you change their name, and instead of have an amazing birthday, you just put had an amazing birthday. It's so simple, you guys. So that's the verbiage I use. And then once a year, the beginning of the year, I change joy, laughter, love, and gratitude, and I switch the words around to something else just once a year. And then I have that message to copy and paste. It's just so easy. Then we have friend requests and friend suggestions. Now, on your face, I usually show this actually on the Power Hour. When you look at your Facebook post, your Facebook profile, you'll see if you're on your phone, it's at the very, very bottom. You'll see on the bottom left, you'll see the home button, and right next to it, you see friends. Now, when you click on that friends button, you'll see a whole list of friend requests. That's people requesting to be friends with you. And then above that, you'll see friend suggestions and your own friends. This is a time where you get to make new friends and have more people into your funnel. So you have more people to invite to those events. Because guess that, that's what's next, is inviting to events. We spend 10 minutes on this. Now, here's something that I cannot stress enough. I know that in the past, I've been on Power Hours and I've been like, oh, I don't know what to invite to. Oh my gosh, who am I going to invite? And you can waste 10 minutes being in that headspace of thinking, what am I going to invite to? Who am I going to invite? The cool thing is we have so many places to find events. We have boards, they're in the hub, Team Voxer Chat, even on the Facebook, the Juice Plus North America, Juice Plus Events North America. We have tons of places to find events, but we also share them in our Voxer Chat. And if somebody is having verbiage that's working, they share it there too. But I can't stress enough, have a list of invitation, a list of invites ready, sorry, a list of invitees ready, people that you want to reach out to, and have an event in mind. And if you have some verbiage ready to go, even better. But we do share verbiage again for you as well. And then we have our different events. We have Juice Plus live events, your live events, Level Up, Healthy Living Affiliates, three-way calls, and also our Live Healthy, Be Happy group, or whatever customer and prospect support and value group that you have. Moving on, we have 10 minutes of follow-up. Now, we've always heard, right? The fortune is in the follow-up. Be curious, ask questions, and be bold. Are they ready to order? Do they have any questions, or do they need any more information? Also, have grace and understanding. I can't tell you how many times I've been guilty of someone sending me a text, wanting me to give them an answer to something, and it's been 3 days, and I'm like, I didn't text them back. We all live such busy lives, especially those mums who have kids that they're taking to all the different sports after school. I can't imagine where their headspace is in. I don't have any kids. I have no excuse. So just have a little bit of grace, but be consistent. It can take, and persistent, because it can take 5, 10, 15, 20 or more follow-ups. So how much do you care for that person to keep on following up with them? Now, follow-up, I'm going to keep that as a business and industry word that we use behind the scenes. $1 Million earner Jeremy Minor advises that we don't say I'm following up or I'm checking back in, because he says, and I actually have to agree, when we say that, it can sound a bit icky and a bit salesy. So instead say, I just had some time to get back with you. I'm curious. Have you had a chance to look at that information I shared with you? It can be as simple as that. So again, like events, I also encourage you to have a list of people ready to follow up with. I'm going to share, I have this amazing planner. This is the Victoria Van Doozy planner. And I use the big, large spaces with all the names of people that I invite to. And this is like, this is one day, this is another day. Who I invite to. This is the follow-up. This is my partner care and customer care, which we are now moving on to the last 10 minutes. This is where Chris has always told us to come from love and keep the love flowing. Those customers that we already have, we want to make sure that we keep them. So we want to keep shining that love on them, nurturing those relationships, bringing value, sending them the cookbooks, sending them the recipes that you find that you think they might find value in, giving them samples of products maybe that they don't have, or even just a simple thank you note. And to our partners as well. How are they doing? How are they feeling? Are they still on track for their goals? This is where we really get to come from our, what I've just been hearing a lot lately, the head, the heart, the hands. And I know that came from Catherine Lee. So we can be in our head, but this is a place to really come back into our heart. The power hour is using our hands. Come on. Why is this not moving?
Brick and mortar business, isn't this new?
Oh, technology. Hold on a second, guys. It will not let me move to the, oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
There, Heidi, it was there. We
Okay.
have a quick question before you do it. Donna Meeks asked if, where do you keep your birthday posts and other posts? You keep it in notes on your phone so you find it
Yes.
quickly? Okay, great.
Yeah, I keep it in my notes on my phone, or to be easy, sometimes I'll just scroll down to someone I just sent a message to the day before. Keep it really simple.
Great.
Finally, really, again, I'm going to touch on this. I cannot stress this enough. It's being consistent. If you had a business that had a front door and people had to come in to purchase something, would you have that door open and closed throughout the day, or throughout the week, or throughout the month, or throughout the year? If you did that, how much business would you be losing? So how much are you respecting your business? I would meditate on that, pray on that, whatever your form of getting answers is, and really tap into the why. Because if your why isn't big enough and your goal isn't big enough, it may be because you don't have enough belief in the products, the company, and or the industry of network marketing. Now, if you did say yes to any of these, I encourage you to get back to your upline NMD. They will have ideas and be able to help coach you and deepen that belief on whatever it is that you don't have. It could be yourself. So maybe you need, I have to say, I remember Nikki believing in me before I believed in myself. Let's go find your why. And we have these power hours in our Voxer group. We list them every Sunday. We usually do Monday through Friday. They are also at the weekend. If you're like me and get distracted easily, this is a really great way to stay focused and feel really accomplished with what you've done in just 1 hour. That's all I've got. However, I'm going to stop this share. I don't know how to stop the share, Nikki.
Oh, I found that.
Oh, I got it. There we go. Okay.
Hey.
Yay, I figured it out. So I know that we do have some people on this call tonight that have come from our Voxer group and have said that they are more than willing to share their experience on and how they have found joining the Power Hour to really help their business. I know, Sandy, you were one of them. Would you like to unmute and share your experience?
Sure. I just appreciate Heidi's leadership so much in doing these consistently. It took a few times for me to do them to just become so hooked that I look every week. And if there isn't one when I can do it on a day, I will do a pop-up. And that's what she was talking about, where you do your own. She shares the slides and then you just do it. And I have always had people hop in and join me. And of course, it's more fun when you know you're doing it together. And it keeps me on track. Like Heidi, I get distracted and it just keeps me really focused. And the biggest test, I think, has been in the last 4 days. I was traveling and I couldn't do a pop-up and I couldn't join on one of hers, but I still did the Power Hour. And I did it because I was visiting my grandkids, right? I did it in stolen moments, but I would do a 10 minutes here, a 10 minute there, a 10 minute there. And I would get every day, but Mother's Day on Sunday, I did take that day off, but I was able to get my DMO, my DMO finished. And that consistency has been so good. And keeping the list that Heidi was talking about is really good too. And always coming to those calls, having an idea of what you're going to post and having a list of people you're going to contact. What I find is I get through those lists and then new names pop up. So I'm actually more productive than I would be if we weren't doing this. So I'm super grateful and just love you, Heidi, and love your consistency in bringing this to all of us.
Thank you, my friend. Appreciate it. Now, Noreen, I know you said that you would like to share. Are you on the call with us?
And before Noreen jumps on, if she's there, you got a question. It says, what is the Voxer name to join for the Power Hour? So maybe
okay.
Type
The
that in.
Voxer name is the Magic of 1 Hour. That's it. Very simple.
Well, that was smart. And I'm not seeing Noreen on, but if you're on, Noreen, and you want to unmute yourself, you can. I'm not seeing her.
Absolutely.
Sorry, maybe just real
yeah.
quick, to keep it
Yeah.
simple
Oh.
for Heidi, maybe send Heidi or me a private message on Voxer that you want to be added, and we'll just add you. That's probably the simplest. Sorry, Noreen, go ahead.
That's okay.
Oh, no,
So-
you're fine. You're fine. But this has really been a good experience because you have 1 hour of just focused, and it is such a learning experience. I encourage anybody to be on them.
Thank you, Noreen. And Jan, is Jan on the call? No, she didn't make it. Maria, I'm going to call on you. I'm going to put you on the spot.
Me on this spot because you are absolutely fantastic. I love your little tagline. We are sideline buddies, and I found out about the magic hour, the power hour, from a sales coordinator on my team who got connected with you, Erna Bays. And she said, you ought to try it. And so I said, I think I'd like to. So she plugged us in. I'm a national marketing director. I've been in the business 19 years, and I am so excited. I'm finally feel like I'm really doing my work, and it takes 1 hour, and I feel so good. And Heidi, you are so organized, and it has just been a blessing for me these past 3 weeks. I get fired up about it. I don't want to miss it either. So if y'all aren't on it, please get on. It is so productive, so productive. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Maria. Okay, time for one more and then we'll be done. Marsha.
Yes, Heidi, again, thank you so much for this. And I just love everything. I mean, I'm just going to repeat basically what everybody said, because it does help us keep focus. And I have shared this with my team. I've shared it with Sideline Buddies. We have there's like 4 or 5 NMDs that are doing a bingo right now. And we've actually put her flyers in there and put that as a bingo square, is to go and do a power hour. And so we have a lot of people that are joining it and benefiting from it as well. And I want to also add that Heidi, she's encouraged us to do things on social media that I haven't thought of to do, just like she talked about doing the likes and they don't have to comment, but to reach out to those people, and also how to different ways to add new friends. And that's not something that I've been doing as a regular practice. So she's encouraging, that's part of the process every day. And it makes me, come prepared with some list or something of people that I can try to find on Facebook and add them as a friend. So it's enlarging our territory all the time. So I really appreciate it. Thanks so much, Heidi.
Thank you, Marsha. Okay, Nikki. I'm done. I just want to thank everyone for joining and for listening. And we have every position you can think of. We have PMD pluses, PMDs, EMDs, IMDs, NMDs, QNMDs. Every position you can think of joins the call. So no matter where you are in the business, this is a great way to utilize 1 hour. Thanks, Nikki.
I want to add something here for those of you that are new in the business. First of all, Heidi, that was a fabulous training, concise and direct, and so like you didn't miss a beat. It was just so clear. Normally, I always want to say, well, explain this or do this or whatever. It was wonderful. But I just want to tell you, for all of you that are looking at Heidi right now and thinking she's a great speaker, she's a good leader, she's this amazing, mentor for you. I've known Heidi since the day that she started this business. And not that all of that wasn't true, because all of that was in her, but she wouldn't have said that about herself at that time. Not only wouldn't she have said any of that, but she would barely raise her hand to ask a question on Zoom without just quaking and shaking. So for all of you that are sitting there and thinking, well, I could never do or be what these people are doing, these leaders are doing, it just takes a step and a step and a step. And I just want to congratulate you, Heidi, because you never stop learning and you never stop taking steps and you never stop looking for great ideas to share. And she's so amazingly generous. So Thank you from all of us.
Thank you.
So everybody have a great, now where'd everybody go? I can't undo this.
Nikki,
Have
I'm
a great,
gonna say something real quick.
yeah,
Roll up in the chat. Thank you,
say that
Dr.
again.
Ken, the direct link to the Voxer chat. So all you have to do is click on that. And then you can be in our Voxer. You can
Yeah,
add
so
your.
I'll wait a second for all of those. You scroll up, you'll see it from Dr. Candace Corson. It's the only one that's underlined. If you click on it, it'll just, you'll take you right to where you need to go. You'll have it. I will wait a second. I won't go until everybody is clicked if you need to click. And
that's so helpful being in that chat group.
good. I'm so glad that that exists for all of you. And for those of you that are on the HEAT team, Tower Garden giveaway starting May 22nd. And for those of you that are on my Cotton Club team, not under another NMD, we have a reveal for you on May 30th. You're going to be seeing some live videos on Turn Up the Heat. Check them out because we're starting something new. You'll hear about it May 30th. We're zipping our lips, but you'll get little hints. So make sure to go to Turn Up the Heat every day this week to see what's cooking, because you're going to be hearing, I kicked it off today. So check it out. All right, my ad is done. Big love to all of you. How fun to see you all, and have a great week.
Great job, Heidi. Great job.
Incredible, Heidi.
Thanks,
Thank
Heidi.
you.
That